There we go. Let's rotate. There we go. All right. We're checking out some bees. And I have my macro lens on so we can see the difference between old and new bees. So this is at our hive entrance. Our bees did a little fire drill. So we have old and new bees out right now. The newer bees are very light, generally in color, depends on the race. Usually very light, and you can see all their little hairs. Honeybees are very hairy. You can see this one right in the middle is a little bit darker. She looks a little shinier. She doesn't have quite as much hair. That's how you can tell she's a little bit older.
So kind of like Harry Potter, he was super like happy and light-footed when he was younger, and then as we got to movie 7, he was a little bit more emo, a little darker.
Goodness. Been through the ringer a few times.
Yeah. Harry Potter.
So kind of like adults, honeybees start thinning their hair. So losing balding bees, yeah,
and
losing some of their hair. They're all girls. All these poor girls losing their hair. Check out all the different coloring for these bees. Look at how light some of them are. Aren't they pretty? Oh, some trophallaxis right there in the middle. Trophallaxis is the process that honeybees use when they use their proboscis to transfer nectar from one honey stomach to the next to different bees. This is their part of the process that bees use to make honey.
Kind of like French kissing, right?
Oh my goodness, not like French kissing.
I mean, it's tongue on tongue, isn't it?
So, a lot of people think honey is bee vomit, but the bees don't actually vomit the nectar at all. It doesn't enter the nectar doesn't enter their digestive stomach. They have a different, it's called a honey crop. So it's a special honey stomach that they can separate from their digestive system, and the nectar is stored in the honey crop until another bee uses that trophallaxis. So she'll stick her proboscis down into the other worker's honey stomach and suck it all up into her honey crop, and the nectar mixes with the enzymes in the honey crop of the workers. They do this several times, several different workers, until eventually it gets placed into a cell, and then the workers will fan and fan and fan and fan using their wings. They'll even bring in some water from outside to help cool down the hive a little bit more if they need to, but as they fan, it reduces that moisture content within the nectar, and once the moisture content is low enough, that is when they cap over the nectar, because it is now honey. And once it's capped over, that's when we as beekeepers know that the moisture content is low enough for extraction or further processing if you do cut comb honey like we do a lot of, or extraction, or even if you have flow hives, you have to make sure that all of that moisture content is correct so that the honey does not ferment. All right, thanks for watching.